And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Saturday Sports Talk. Brought to you by McDonald's of Cherryville. Stop by before the post 100 game tonight, and after the game, get up. Also, breakfast time. Still stop in right now if you're around the area. Lunch and dinner as well. It's we'll talk a little football time. Terry ain't been here in a couple weeks. So we're gonna catch up on some stuff. Terry, did you see the update the president gave us on the Cleveland situation in Cleveland?
Well, I kind of glanced. Well, I love that.
Next week he'll be in a Hornets uniform. I haven't got the Hornets one yet, but we'll talk about. We'll see what's going on with that one. But
Don't lose it yet.
I know you need that one, Terry. We'll just have to. Don't Terry wants the graphic. He's going to put that as his phone screensaver.
I'm going to send that to a lot of people.
Yeah, there you go, Terry. I'll make it even bigger for you. Is that hell for you?
Got one big, beautiful quarterback room.
That's even better.
What?
Lord.
Instead of
We got one big, beautiful quarterback room now. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We got one big, beautiful quarterback room with 8 quarterbacks.
Terry's not like, send me this. He's like, he's taking a picture of it on the TV in the studio. This is how old he is.
That's right. Hey, we all
It's the best quarterback room in the history of the NFL.
That's right.
Greatest. And my quarterback room's fantastic. Much better than Obama. Much better than Obama.
Gosh. All right, so Brown's not doing well. We do have 5. We're the most well-equipped quarterback room. What are you talking about?
I mean, hey.
You got to have all the bombs. You can't let the other ones have more than you.
Did you go away from high school to
But
middle age?
I'm sure Kenny Pickett's going to be
Traded.
yeah. It will probably get like a 5th rounder or something. Who knows? I don't know. What would you trade for Kenny Pickett? I don't know. But anyway, we do got a little.
My water boy.
We do got a little football news. Speaking of, I'll do the Browns real quick. We talked about the superior athletes that they should pick at the number 2 pick. I want you guys to check out Terry. Please don't laugh. I know you're going to. This is our number 1 overall pick. Fourth or 5th overall. What was it again?
5th.
5th.
I'm pretty sure it's 5th.
Now,
They traded that from 2 to 5.
Now, we're going to make fun of the Hornets and Browns today, and these are my teams because of the picks that they make at 4 and 5. So, as a Hornets fan, Zach, we get Con Nipple. The Toronto Raptors get Vince Carter. Don't tell me that's the same thing.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So, here we are, the Browns. They could have picked Travis Hunter or
Ashton Jeanty.
or any other godly athlete on this planet. Terry, here's our pick. I just can't.
No telling how good he is on the field.
Oh, I'm sure he's amazing.
Camera doesn't pick it.
See there, he's not
He's
worrying.
not an offensive lineman, y'all. He plays the same position Aaron Donald plays. You want me to show you a picture of Aaron Donald?
Yeah.
You want me to show you a picture of Aaron Donald?
Okay.
Same position, but this is 4th overall. I ain't saying 2nd round. My God, this boy's so out of shape.
That's big
I'm just
country.
waiting for him to throw up any time now.
That's big country.
There's your Browns that takes the
Just
data. I think Terry
remember,
would like this.
just remember, he only has to play 3 or 4 seconds.
That's true too.
So there you go.
Holly.
As long as he's in the way.
I might all the seconds he gets in NFL.
That's right.
Jeez, he might get cut. They did announce though that they are getting a new stadium, a new dome. It should be
Yep.
really nice. Maybe probably Super Bowl hopefully coming to town. How about for the home fans complaining about we're going to lose our home field advantage? You know what the record was, Terry? At home, 80 since 1999, 86, 123 and 1. Guys, just put the dome on top, because then maybe you might get some players that might not want to play in the cold come and play and see how that works out. All right, I'm going to show you guys this video, and tell me what you think. This is a dad and a son working out. Nice and cute. Whatever dad and son should do, right? I'm just going to hit play on this.
Oh, Lordy.
What, Terry? Chip, this is what you got to do with your boy. She doing medicine ball squats. Y'all know who this is?
That Warren Sapp?
No, the fella doing the squats is Brandon Jacobs.
Former running back from the Giants.
That's his son. Next to him,
Who's 13 years old.
who's going to?
He looks like a left tackle.
I'm about to read it. I think he's going to Alabama. 6'4", like 295, something like that, or something. He's like 6'8". His dad's 6'4".
Yeah.
Brandon Jacobs 6'4".
Well,
Look up Brandon Jacobs' size.
Huge back
Look
in
up
the
Brandon
day.
Jacobs' size real quick.
Good
so I don't
running
have to
back.
Yeah,
take
he's
it off.
making sure Dad stays in shape.
He's got the rope. They got the ropes tied to each other, so neither one of them's going anywhere.
You know.
Well, look at.
I want to see him drag his daddy by that rope.
They're on a turf field. Look, they got socks on.
They got their socks on. Yeah, what's Brandon Jacobs' size? And then we're gonna then I'm gonna
Like,
click.
son,
I just
if you
want
want to get to the NFL, this
When
is
he
what
was
you have
his
to do.
plank, good gracious.
Have a baby by Brandon Jacobs.
6'4", 260. 6'4", 264.
Brandon Jacobs is 6'4", 260.
Yep.
Zach, is that Andre the Giant standing there?
I say he's 6'8". That kid, he has to left tackle. If he's not left tackle, shame on his dad for not putting him.
He might be a
left tackle.
defensive tackle.
He could be.
It says he's at Clemson. It don't say his size. Somebody find Braden
Does
Jacobs.
it say what he what
Braden
position he
Jacobs.
plays?
Looking at it. I'm looking it up right now.
Offensive tackle. There you go, Zach. Freshman offensive lineman at Clemson. I don't see the size yet.
6'7", 320. It's listed by Clemson as 6'7", 320.
There you go. It's big
Like
boy.
I said,
boy.
all you had to do is play 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, well, that's what I used to tell my lineman, Terry. I ain't gonna lie.
Just help me
You
out.
just
Just
getting
a
away
little.
for 3
That's
seconds.
That's it.
Just don't let me get smoked in 3 seconds.
That's
So I can
it.
get rid of the ball. Please, you got one job.
And I remember teams who never gave their quarterback 3 seconds.
No,
Only
we
had
like
like
them
1 or
us.
2.
I think Aaron Rodgers just
Like
told
1 or 2.
Look, there he is with his dad.
Yeah.
How much bigger he is there. And remember, Brandon Jacobs would make everyone in this room
Yeah.
look
Gorgeous.
so tiny.
I think Aaron Rodgers said this week, he's talking about Justin Fields, he said, can't read defense, and you're up there. He said you better be the fastest player on the field
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because he's going to get creamed.
All right, let's see. Got a couple more footballs, news and notes. Terry, how the Cowboys doing? Nothing? Anything?
No, we're doing nothing.
Nothing.
Y'all
Panthers
like
do-
nothing in
Panthers
free agency
doing
last 2
anything
years?
lately?
No.
Nothing with the Panthers?
No. I'm interested to see how this receiving core turns out. I would like to see Leggett do really well. I like him.
I like him, and I think he needs to, but the few times that he's got to play, he's not been what
He's not
quote
elite.
been up
Well,
to should have been.
I think the guy they drafted this year is supposed to help take. Like, I don't think Legette's a legitimate number 1, but I think he could be a good number 2 with what's his name that they drafted this year.
You know how bad it is, and this is us to Carolina. Our 2 wide receivers are like 75% better than anything Carolina's got.
Yeah,
one of them, CeeDee Lamb.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying Pickens
He's
is
75%
probably
better than
75% better
95% of the
than what
league.
they got.
we still got Thielen, so we got
he's
somebody catch a ball in the end zone. So
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
about
can
all
play.
I mean,
all he can do.
There is no yak with Adam Thielen.
No.
Well, you can say what you want about CeeDee Lamb, but CeeDee Lamb is not jumping in a hot mud puddle in the middle of South Carolina to rescue one of his boys in his white tennis shoes and white T-shirt. This is Xavier Leggett. His boy got his ATV stuck in the mud.
Oh,
creek.
wow.
And Xavier's going to get down and help him get it out of there, but he's trying to tell him how right there. And then,
You see Leggett show up at the Kentucky Derby?
no,
Yeah.
It was epic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Cowboy boots,
we
cowboy
saw,
hat.
We saw that. He was
he should be a reporter. I'd much rather have him on the sidelines than some lady.
Is
I'm
he
telling you.
pinned underneath us that he can't get his leg out?
No, he's not pinned. He's trying not to. He's trying not to be under the water. Xavier's got to get in there and get it out for him. But anyway, he got him rescued.
I'm
But
telling you, man. Put him and Jameis on a podcast together.
Oh, my
I'm
gosh.
telling you.
it'd be the best show of all
Talk
time.
about epic.
Eating W's.
Yes.
Who
Yes.
knows what? Who knows what would be said?
Oh my
Good
gosh.
grief. You're right about that. You're right about that.
I would sign Jameis to back up Bryce Young. Just get Jameis.
So, all right, anything else on y'all's fronts on your own teams there? Anything else on that?
Nope.
No, nothing on the Panthers. Just Xavier Legette.
Yeah, wait and see what the rookie wide receiver does. They had a lot of good scouting on him. I just don't know if he's got enough speed. I don't know to get open. He's going to be Keyshawn Johnson.
I think he can. I don't know how much you're going to get yards after the catch. I think he's supposed to be a good route runner
He's
that's
got really good hands
and get good separate. Yes, his hands are his best weapon,
and he's
he
very tall.
Should be able to get good separation, is what I've heard.
Well, there's your Browns' new stadium design.
It looks like a floppy disk drive.
2.4 billion dome stadium.
Prop bets at every corner.
So it's supposed to have, the way they're going to do the dog pound, and it didn't show the picture here, is it's going to be the closest end zone to the field in the NFL. So they're going to put the wall right up next to the out of bounds marker, basically.
Good.
Then, like the Rose Bowl, basically, the dog pound will be straight up one section. And so it's basically like a fan wall behind it. It's not going to have like separated sections or holes in the back. It's just going to be like one big section. I'm going to try to find that, but that's the ideas behind it. But there's what the view is supposed to be of the new stadium.
Then they can fix the Redskins, and then
they're supposed to be moving back.
Yeah.
I think to
fix the Redskins and
they've
put
been
a place for Hogs.
They're having to dig out of a lot of the Daniel Snyder era and his I would say his toxic management on so many different levels. This new owner, he's
all you got to do.
Good mentality.
You only got to do one thing to fix it.
Well, Magic's
Change the name.
involved.
Give them the Redskins name back. The
agree.
fan base would go absolutely insane.
Well, Magic is involved, so
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He's been,
And he's one of the world's best for saying change it.
yeah. Well, and I was about to say his business acumen is with professional sports franchises across the spectrum. It doesn't matter the sport, not just basketball, has been very impressive. He's gotten involved with the right groups and invested the right money. So that's no, it's impressive to watch Magic and see what he's done again in multiple areas, multiple avenues.
I don't know why that's not coming clear. I did find a rendering of it. I'm gonna see if I can get a clear one, but it's not showing it. That one's, you could tell if I show it to you what it's like, but it's not a. Why would it not be? How do you not have a clear picture of that now? That's weird. I gotta get that changed. But anyway, let's look. This is kind of what it's supposed to be for you folks. That's the end zone.
Huh.
So it's supposed to be all across.
That's steep.
All across the.
That's interesting.
Like I said, it's supposed to be like a college.
That's what it might.
One of the old college stadiums where there's no breaks in the fans. There's some in the middle there, of course. But like, look at what you want to look at is look how close to the end zone.
Yeah.
From end to end it is.
Like guys,
all the way across the back.
You need to go to the bathroom before you sit down. Just let you know.
But once we get up there to the top, we're staying.
I'm sure there's.
Well,
there's still
and
people,
then we're going to stay here at least an hour and a half after the game's over for all these people to leave.
Well, Terry, you know what some of these stadiums are doing and what this looks like. If you look, there's people walking across the top of that concourse. There.
Yeah.
This may actually go down as opposed to going up. Some of the stadiums that are building up, they'll build the football field and stadium down into the ground, and then have the upper deck actually upper. If you remember, the Charlotte Coliseum was actually like that for the folks old enough to remember that. You walked in, you only had to go up like 8 steps to get to the upper deck.
Yep.
It wasn't even like you were almost in the upper deck when you were there, which I thought that was a neat little stadium. The way they actually had that was kind of. It's hard to describe to people like how that was.
Somebody's going to die walking down those stairs. somebody's going to trip.
Maybe.
After halftime.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, we come back. We got basketball, golf, and more at ktcbroadcasting.com.